All right, let's do this. You ready, Don Don?
Yes.
I'm ready.
Boom. I just pressed story. Holy shit, it's happening. Hold on.
Oh God, I need new underwear.
Change my underwear.
I need new underwear. I threw up in my pants.
Yep,
It's an image of my
Oh my.
Whoa, bro, there's a train, bro. Bro, there's a train. Guys, I gotta tell you this.
There's a horse
It's really
eating hay.
important.
There's a horse eating hay.
Holy fuck. Holy fuck, he beat me to it. He fucking beat me to it. Are you sure it's eating hay? Because it looks like it's sucking small. What is that?
Okay.
Is that some mountains?
That's a
It's
train now.
mountains.
I have the train now.
I have mountains. I don't want to talk about it.
Oh God, look at all that cocaine.
Jesus, there's so much. Oh, wait.
Oh God.
Wait, is that a stream? Is that a moose? Bro, I'm pretty sure that's a moose.
So here's a question: is it moose, meese, or mooses?
Moose.
Mice.
It's moose.
Oh shit! Oh shit! There's a revolver someone throwing the bottom of my screen.
It's actually still moose.
By 1899 each of it was in.
Hold on, we gotta do this in a dramatic fucking like theater voice.
I don't even know what that is. Give me an
America was
example.
becoming the land of the lost.
Okay, I got this.
America was becoming the land of the lawless. In 1899, we moved in. You're
I can't do an accent. Even the need had mostly been tamed. I can't read cursive for fuck all, so this is gonna be shitty for slow.
I can't write in cursive, but I can fucking read it.
I can't do either.
By the time I got to third grade, they took it out the goddamn curriculum.
Gang still.
Still wrong, but
We have
yeah.
salty people today, do we?
You should see the players that. You should see the players that Don Don makes salty on Rocket League.
I don't want to talk about it. They're salty as shit. And this one guy called me a 6-year-old because I told him his skills were
Bacon,
soft
what's
like
your
that, man,
Twitch?
and he just kept flipping out on me
What?
like, "You're 6, bro. You're 6," as if that
What
was
is
like
your
going to
Twitch?
piss me off or something.
I'm on
It's like,
YouTube.
bro, I'm over here laughing more than anything.
What is your YouTube?
I love Bacon 17.
Give a fuck. I've been beat so many times on that game. Beat me again, I don't care.
God, this game is beautiful. Fucking
So
beautiful.
many matches, who cares? Here we go. Okay, guys, we have horses. Boys, we have horses
Oh.
and buggies. This guy's
Oh.
getting out.
Oh God, what is
He's
he
in the
doing?
snow.
What are you doing?
I don't know, but it's
Snowing.
cold.
Abigail says
Cold.
he's
Courtney?
dying, Doug.
Courtney, what is
We'll
up?
have to
What is
stop
up? She says
someplace.
hooker. Guys,
Okay.
Courtney says hooker.
Arthur's out looking. I sent him up ahead.
But thou asked her,
Don't
so
stop
look,
soon. We'll all be dying.
if we don't stop,
Whether it's
soon,
May. I'm just hoping
This weather
the law
is
got
May.
as lost as we
I'm
did.
just hoping the law has got us lost, as we did.
Fuck you, Naughty.
See nothing in the snow.
Boy.
Fight me.
Found a place where we can
Fight
get
me in
some
real
shit.
life.
Oh God.
Let's take you rest, buddy.
Just remember, I have a black belt of Kempo Karate.
An old man
Okay.
in town.
I know combat
Man,
sambo.
it ain't far.
I don't know what the fuck that is, but it sounds gay.
Come on!
Huh?
Come on now, Cletus. Come on.
That's fine. You can have a
Well,
black
how'd it
belt
get
in
light so
Kimbo.
fast?
I have combat I know
Is
combat
that like a
sambo.
burst of lightning
I
or something?
I don't go to stop. I go to neutralize. There's a huge difference.
You guys do me a really huge favor and hit that like button.
Do me a huge favor and call Don Don a bitch.
I mean, you gotta come into my chat to do it though. Holy shit, this guy's coming into a deck room with light. There he goes.
That place doesn't look.
Boy.
That place doesn't look
Boy.
structurally sound.
It does.
Look like they're gonna.
Wait, everyone
Look,
wait.
there's a bunch
Come
of
on
rusty
in.
nails sticking out the floor.
Facts. There's gonna be nails and shit. They're gonna be stepping on nails, not even know it.
There was no
Fucking
Technic shots back then.
No, they're fucked. They're gonna get that.
Is that a
what is
black
that
person?
black
Holy
with-
shit! I found the first black person. I found the first black person. I'm happy. I'm officially satisfied with this game.
Is it you? Tell me, I see him. I see him. I think
It's
he's
a woman. What the fuck you mean him?
That's what I'm saying. Her. I mean her.
Baby's
You heard
dead.
me? Dude, that's her with the kid, right?
Yeah,
Did you just assume someone's gender?
that's true.
I
You
mean,
just
she's on
assumed
a
the fuck
Apache
out of
helicopter. I'm
it.
sorry.
First of all, you're gonna stay.
Oh, they put coins on the eyes. Oh, you dead, bro.
Yeah, I
You
was gonna
dead.
say, what the fuck?
I sent
That-
out ahead.
That's for them to bribe their way into
Scott
heaven.
and I, we're gonna ride out. See if we can find one of them. And this?
Oh, that was a fucking law dad. No, I'm good. I don't want to fight that. Not as a fucking
Listen.
shinobi.
Listen to me, all of you, for a moment. Now, we've had, well, a bad couple of days.
Have we though? Have we really had a bad couple of days?
I loved
'Cause I don't think we've had.
Davey,
I just realized something really cool.
Love anybody.
Tacos are
Sean,
delicious.
Mac, they may be okay.
You can
We
save
don't know.
a
Are you
talking to me,
lot of money
Nocti?
on your car. Yeah. You
But
can
we
save
lost
a
No,
lot of money
um,
on your car insurance by switching
Now.
to Geico.
If I
No, what I'm saying is actually pretty cool is that as a skin on my Umbra, I could have the Excalibur Proto armor on this thing.
gladly. But
So
we're either gonna
basically,
ride out,
I
we're
have
either gonna find some food.
a cybernetic human with skeletal features, as well as the rings of Excalibur Umbra on the
Following us
elbows.
Through a storm like this one.
Keep in
By the
mind,
time
we are
they get
talking
here,
about Warframe.
Well, we're gonna be
Yeah, we are.
long gone. We've been through worse.
To be
than
fair,
this
that's what the
before.
vibe of the actual Proto armor skin kind of looks like.
Miss Grimshaw, I need you to turn
Kinda
this
gotta
place
admit that.
into a camp. We may be here for a few
At least the
days.
legs do.
Now,
There's
all
a
of you,
fucking law dad
all
coming
of
up
you.
here. Let's go, law dad.
Get yourselves warm. Stay strong. Stay with me.
Also, is it okay if I note the fact that Umbra is pretty
Come on, Arthur.
BA in his story arc
All right,
for the sacrifice quests?
we've got some
Ow, ow.
We ain't run into them yet, so they both must have headed down the hill.
Are you getting stabbed at right now?
Hey, I ain't
Wait,
had
what?
time to ask.
Are you getting stabbed at right now, Nocti?
What really
Yep.
went down back there on that
Send a
boat?
point. Get a law
We miss
dad
you.
coming up at me
Allegedly,
now.
there was
That's
like
what
what,
happened.
4,000
Come on.
people that acted in this, or not acted, but their voice.
1,200.
You need horses?
4,000
Oh, yeah.
baselines.
Hey, Mr. Smith, get yourself indoors.
Yikes.
Rest that hand.
Oh no, they're
I'll live.
bring out the
Indoors,
voices.
I
Oh shit, I'm riding a horse.
need you strong.
Yep, I am too.
Okay.
Shit,
I guess
this
we
guy
have to
wins.
follow this guy.
I'm naming this horse Abigail.
Press
Horse,
X
your
to
name is
match
Abigail.
speed.
I'm naming it Rose.
Let's go. Ain't sure.
Fuck it,
Oh,
I'm naming it.
it's
I'm naming
Witcher.
it cow. I'm naming it cow without udders.
Stay close and we'll do our best to stick to the trail.
Yeah, what is?
God damn.
I mean, look at her. It looks like a fucking cow.
2 days or more like this now. It has to blow over soon.
This is true.
So,
Dick butt.
This is a beautiful horse. I want this
Sniff
horse
my
in real
butt.
life.
That's what mine's gonna be. Sniff my butt.
so hey, Nocti,
What's up?
what do you think of my Frost?
Looks good.
Fuck, who
I
the hell
will
is messaging
admit
me?
that you can't see the Umbra. The what's it called again?
Take it easy.
Where is it? There it is. The Dax
God damn
Cyandana.
it, people.
Almost forgot the name of it at this point. I will admit that this setup here would probably look better if this was a prime version of Frost, because this is the regular old Frost.
Hey, move up alongside me. Can't see you back there. Can't believe
Which, for context, it's the same Frost you guys helped me out forge
Arthur.
a long time ago. So,
We need to get warm and fed. At least we don't
Old
need
habits
to worry
die hard.
about Pinkertons tailing us in this.
I'm
A
listening.
couple more
I'm
days,
just very
We'll
tired.
be on the other side.
uh,
You need to
I
help
can
me
see that.
pick the others back up. You're the only one
15
I can
takedowns
rely
and
on to
death
stay
match
strong right now.
so.
We got fire and shelter. That's a start.
Oh, and again, sorry if I seemed a bit writing like a novel in the Discord. It's kind of a nasty habit I have.
At least got the money before it all went to hell on that boat.
I'll read it when I'm not.
It's stashed with the rest of the money in town.
Yeah.
It'll be
So.
safe for now. But we sure
Need
can't
a lot
go
of
back
shit that
there
I'm
to
taking care
collect
of
it
right now.
anytime soon.
So I
Hey,
saw that and I
I
was
think
like,
I see something up the
Jesus.
path.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Come on, dude, don't worry. Quit saying sorry 1,000 times. You're not a
Alright.
You up ahead. Who's
Oh, hey,
there?
Nocti, you wanna know what's
Say it
funny
again.
about...
Don't say it again. I'll throw you off the cliff.
but seriously, Nocti, you wanna know what's funny about my Warframe?
Found anything? Think so.
I have 4 other friends I play with mainly for this game, so we made kind of a clan. And guess what I made as the clan symbol?
Sounded like a party. Let's go see.
The Crucible emblem.
How's Davey doing? You didn't make it.
I kid you not.
That's too bad. Davey was a real fighter.
150 plat in a game, and I was able to put the Crucible symbol in Warframe for a clan symbol. Yeah. I'm like, how did this not pass the copyright review? Because that's the interesting bit that me and my clan mates were talking about, is that how was this able to get past copyright reviews? Because I think it notified me that it was going to do that before they would implement it. So. It was an annoying process though, I'll give it that. So.
Rub that shit in! Stupid AI!
Basically the reason why I say it's annoying is because you don't do it in-game like the D2 clan banners now. Now you basically do it with Warframe's clans, you do it as a user menu. So. It's kind of really annoying, really. That, and it takes a little bit of time to wait for it. So.
Holy crap.
I'm glad you're feeling so good about it. Where are all the others? Old mining camp, back up the hill. Ain't much. Shelter. So, this house, you speak to the people there already?
So.
No.
I actually like how, my attachments make my Frost a bit more beefy, but at the same time add a subtle intimidation factor here and there. Particularly around the shoulders and legs. The reason is that I'm using wait, auxiliary? What?
Cap it, fuckboy. Let's go, fuckboy. Cap it. Go, go, go. Oh my god, go. Don't be dumb.
I can buy a pumpkin mask for 1 credit? 1 single freaking credit? What the heck is this? Oh wait, it's a Halloween event. Duh. Oh boy.
Same thing.
I don't play Fortnite though, so I kind of miss that kind of news. Except for that one trailer where the island raises up. I love the fact that there's this guy dressed in a skeleton costume just eating popcorn next to the guy, and then he looks to the other guy like, "What's up?"
Get yourself out of sight. One lonely man is a lot less intimidating than 3 nasty-looking degenerates.
I'm a bit of a night person, if you haven't noticed. Sorry about that.
In that cattle shed on the left.
What did I tell you about saying sorry?
Whoops.
Fuck off, Berserker! Fucking damn it. Fuck yeah.
Cover in that shed over there.
Shouldn't be doing this as a fucking samurai. I'm not used to it.
Hello? Excuse me. Hello? Oh, hello, friend.
What you want?
I am very sorry
Cunt-ass
to
berserker.
disturb you. My friends and I, well, we got into
I'm in your base taking your tribute.
Lost in the storm.
Oh, how did you?
We
Oh,
can't
you
help
rushed
you,
me.
mister.
Oh, it's a law, Dad.
I got
Law Dad. I'm sorry, but whenever I hear that, I just hear of kind of, and you're playing For Honor, right? So in context, I just hear, I just see a lawyer charging in at you with a briefcase.
Lawbringer.
That's the only thing I can think of when I hear that title.
I
Ah, you fucking berserk whore.
And now for the berserker, I usually think of the corn berserker with the chain axe and all that.
Medieval times.
Yeah.
Oh, what the fuck? Come here. I'm gonna beat the fucking I'm gonna beat the Catholic out of you. That's what I'm gonna do. Come here. Come here, I'm about to Bushido your face off.
I'm glad I got the Scorn mask when I did for the Festival of the Lost. It's actually a pretty nice one.
Arthur, I said I'd handle this. Didn't seem to be going too well. Goddamn O'Driscoll boys here. Why? I don't know. Maybe
Let's see if Holiday has the new festival bounties yet.
Go bring the horses closer to the house. Arthur, let's go search the cabin.
Come here, let me beat the Catholic out of you.
Turn the place
I also like the
Fuck
Siva.
boy.
grab as many
I also
supplies
like the Siva covered ship I got.
essentials. Food, medicine, whiskey. I'm starving. You should eat something now. Get yourself
Inacti.
for the ride back.
Hold on. What?
Looks like
Did you get?
more or less.
Have you gotten the infected Seeker exotic ship from the festival yet for Destiny 2? Have you tried it with the Gambit leather shader?
Yes, I've seen it.
Pretty cool, huh?
Yes. Come here, you stupid lawbringer. I'm gonna beat the Catholic out of you. Oh, you're
Hope
not
he
the
did-
lawbringer, you're the shaman. Come here, I'm gonna beat the pagan out of you.
I don't believe it.
Slay the witch.
Fuck, boy.
Maybe they're
Shaman,
hiding up
that'll
here,
witch,
too.
big difference.
There's a big price
Why did
on
I go suddenly Black Templar when I heard the word shaman?
yours. Well, I can call them dead. It's about the only thing me and Uncle Sam
I just noticed that. What the heck?
Not sure.
Oh gosh. Can you imagine Black Templars versus a Chaos Sorcerer?
Big old pool of blood
Yes.
on the floor here.
Oh boy, that's going to go well so fast.
Micah found a dead body in the wagon outside. Place is dry, warm.
Come here, law dad.
We could
Beat
maybe
the
move the
Catholic out
women
of
and
you.
Jack down here.
While you're doing that, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to go and ninja it. Because playing as a ninja. I'll go now.
Meet me out here when you're done.
I just realized something. Hey Nocti, in the 8th edition Space Marine
I
book,
said hold
if you're-
on, give me a sec.
Oh, whoops.
Fuck. Come on, law dad. What you doing, huh? Huh? Steal this. Damn it. That one.
Micah, Arthur, keep looking for stuff. Arthur, go see if there's anything in that
Take
barn.
this.
Micah,
Yeet.
you search the cabin, see what we missed.
Get fucked.
Why does the Jade Rabbit mask for the festival look like a freaking demon mask?
Magic. Defense.
At least the Worm God mask tries to make
Boom.
a pretty good impression.
Fuck off. Shaman whore?
Bastard shot my cut.
Shaman whore?
I'm gonna break your neck. What's going on? This guy
So I take it it's not time for me to ask a question yet.
Or no, what's up? What were you asking?
Okay, so
bastard. Should I kill him?
you're alright. So my question was that, well, for context, you play Salamanders, right?
Dude, if you're gonna ask anything about, I haven't played.
Not yet unknown.
No, hear me out. The Salamanders share the same book as Black Templars nowadays, and I've noticed that, well, Black Templars now have 4 troop options, and that's basically adding their Crusader squad as troop option.
We're fixing to rob some train.
I haven't played in
Gonna
so
blow
long.
the tracks. I don't know more than that, I swear.
Well, I'm just saying, if I have the app called Battlescribe, which is basically an army list maker, as it were, and you have pretty much all the detachments so long as you update the info.
Yeah.
And if you did the paid version, you can actually do personal notes in there. So,
Okay.
but basically, I was just looking through the Battlescribe app, trying to update a bit of my Black Templars brigade list, and I just noticed that they only add the Crusader squad as a troop option if you choose their chapter tactics. Which means Black Templars could, in a sense, become a horde army if you pretty much make all 12 of your infantry only the Crusader squad. Because, for context, the Crusader squad, in terms of troop composition, pretty much combines the scout models and space tactical models into a single unit.
Look at her.
Yeah, so that's kind of interesting, really, because if I have Crusader squads with GOAT bolt guns, and then combine it with Primaris intercessors with auto bolt guns, that's a pretty big gun line army. Also, is it weird that I note the fact that sometimes in the section where they portray the models, the Primaris Marines with the auto bolt guns kind of look like they have Sternguard bolt guns with Stormbolter clips?
Wouldn't know, man. Like I said, it's been 6 years since I've done anything like that. 7 years almost.
Come on.
And you said you mained Salamanders and Wordbearers?
Yep.
You okay, Mitch?
Then you're gonna have a lot of fun with Wordbearers in 8th, because they have a rule that, well, it's mitigated by the fact.
CJ, I don't have enough money to play right now, dude.
Can't stay here.
If I had the money, maybe, and that'd be great if I could get back into it. But I got other stuff to play. I haven't played for a very long time, so to be honest, all stuff you're saying to me now is French at the moment. Because I would have to go back and basically relearn it. It's been 7 years, 8 years, 6 to 8 years since I played.
So I take it you haven't played during the period where they had the so-called formation detachments. You know, where you can basically bring an entire Space Marine company, for example, as a formation.
It was after my time.
Yeah, that's 7th as far as I remember. So
Most I played was
I take it as 5th or 6th, probably.
5th.
5th?
5th was my last one.
Dang.
Yeah, like I said, I wasn't kidding. It's been a long time since I played, man.
Looks like it's Dutch. Hey, everybody, Dutch is back.
Is it okay if I note the fact that Games Workshop has been moving through editions way too quickly nowadays?
That's why I stopped playing.
Colm O'Driscoll and his scum, they beat us to it.
Good that I noticed that then.
Yeah,
Some of
that's
them
one
there.
of the biggest
There
reasons
is
why I stopped playing,
more
because I didn't have enough money to keep up. With it.
Scouting the train. Thank you.
That's the
Yeah.
last thing we need right now, Dutch.
Well, it is what it is. But we found
Well,
some supplies,
kinda gotta admit,
blankets,
the Force
some
organization
food.
back in 5th was probably
Poor soul, Mrs.
the easiest one to understand
Mrs. Tilly, Miss
by
Karen, would you warm her up?
by comparison to later editions. Except for 8th nowadays, because they have all the different detachment setups. With what I've been told by my nearest tabletop store, that their common detachment they play as is mostly 2,000 battalion detachment. So,
Mr. Bell, you're with the fellas over there.
which is
After my
basic.
time, man.
How come Arthur gets a room and I get a bunk
After
bed
my
next to
time.
Bill Williamson and a bunch of
Come
darkies?
on, Archie.
Get yourself to bed.
Well, the reason why I brought up the battalion detachment because it is similar to 5th in that it requires 2 HQs as mandatory selections, as well as 3 troops. So it's slightly different from 5th, but it adds at least one more option as mandatories for the 2 original options.
Look, that's a lot of. That's the team.
He's strong. And he's
God, I'm
smart.
playing as a
Strong.
shinobi right now.
Hello, Arthur.
Abigail?
How hard are they defending that base against you,
How you doing?
you guys?
Just fine, Abigail. And you?
I need you to. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to ask, but
It's little John. He's got himself caught into a scrape
he
again.
ain't been seen in two days.
Your John will be fine. I mean,
Nocturne, how did you paint your word bearers, by the way? Did you do it like a light red or a dark red? Because I've seen both versions online.
I did the
Please go
crimson.
take a look. Javier?
yes.
Crimson?
Javier, will you
Oh,
ride
okay.
out with Arthur to take a look for John?
I mean, the reason why I asked is because some interpretations of word bearers I've seen, they're either light red, dark
You were
red,
pretty worried about him.
or in the case of the Horus Heresy, dark red with black shoulder pads. So,
I did mine post Horus Heresy.
Thank you.
okay. So, I mean, I was just curious because there seems to be a lot of interpretations for word bearer models.
For all we know,
More coming in. Let's go,
he
fuck
kept
boy.
riding north and never looked back.
You wouldn't
Lad,
leave. Not like that.
Yeah.
you getting an axe to the gut? Get fucked.
Hey, I see some smoke. Come on, let's take a look.
Let's hope it ain't more of O'Driscoll's boys.
Oh, damn it. I was tapping that. Come on, get me up, get me up, get me up, dude.
left.
I can take that down there. I can rush that. Get
Recently.
me up, bro.
Bro,
That
get
way.
this man
Oh,
up.
well, come on then.
Get me up. I'm a shinobi. I can rush it.
There's some tracks leading to the river. Ah, whoa.
Hey, Nocti?
Hold on.
Let's cross. See, they continue up that way.
Come on,
I
come on,
can
come
see
on,
the
come on.
tracks here, Arthur.
A few hours ago, most.
Damn it.
Tracks lead this way, Arthur.
Boy, you think
Ow.
it's John?
Put it in there.
You tell me.
I just got
Bull,
zapped by
defend
my.
it.
I just got zapped by my own controller. That hurt. Ow.
These are horse tracks for sure, but
I was
Go
gonna
up
ask.
and turn it
just
back
see where they
on.
lead.
So
I was
you
gonna
won't-
ask.
You were there.
Oh, right.
Javier.
Hey, Nocti.
What really
Yeah.
happened on
How would you
that
feel if they brought
money, it
Vulcan
seems fine.
and Logbar back as
Suddenly they
models?
were everywhere.
boat?
I mean, since you did the 5th edition
No,
armies.
It was crazy. Raining bullets.
Not sure
Like, the
what
rules
I
would be
can do
completely alien to you for them. I'm talking about just modeling.
Big ravine here.
That'd be nice. I'd like to get an updated model of him.
Just have like a Demon Prince Logar, Demon Primarch Logar standing in front
But it was
of a
bad
Ward Bearer's force,
That ain't like him, though.
and then Vulcan with his hammer, smacking people in the face with his salamanders.
Go left. Down here.
Oh god, it's 2-1 right now.
It's sad so far because so far the Traitor Legions had mostly all the fun in 8th. Because 2 of them have been given their Primarchs as models. We got Magnus the Red and Mortarion. And then for the Loyalist Primarchs, the only one to return so far is Roboute Guilliman. So, and actually, it makes me hate the Ultramarines a bit more.
Well, the Ultramarines are the fucking poster boys.
Yeah, and to be fair, not the entire book is not just about Ultramarines. It's about pretty much other chapters too. It just seems that the Ultramarines are the Mary Sues as well as the poster childs.
You mean poster boys? They're the poster boys.
Narrow here.
Poster boys, whatever. It's still the same result overall in terms of, you know, developing them as characters. So, but they kind of made Roboute Guilliman a little bit OP in the sense that he has one weapon for close combat that was used to basically beat down Horus during the Horus Heresy. And it wasn't in the hands of Roboute Guilliman, but rather the same one who's turned into a certain golden throne.
Hey, look! Over there! You see that?
Yeah, they basically gave Roboute Guilliman his father's sword as a melee weapon.
Wait, that's an event. Give.
John was riding that horse when we left.
I'm taking this.
So,
Get fucked,
yeah.
I'm taking
Let's
this.
see if he can hear us.
Ooh, hi, Get stabbed.
Yeah. So you can see why I don't like Ultramarines all too much on my end.
Up there.
They're just little bitches.
Okay.
I mean, to be fair, what are they called? Crimson Slaughterers that are shown on Games Workshop models
Don't remember.
nowadays? I don't remember what the...
Give.
I don't think we can go much further on the horses.
Get fucked.
I don't remember what the faction is, but
I grabbed that shotgun.
at least the Traitor Legions don't have much of a poster boy. I mean, Black Legion probably for a couple of images, but
Black
other than that, they don't really have much.
Come
So,
on, give me the events.
On this way.
Damn it.
Come on, Arthur.
Why does this guy got the same horse? That's
You
the
sure
forage
about
Bible.
this?
Inacti,
Coming from this way.
Yeah.
if you're curious, I was thinking for my models that I would have
That we're high up here.
You're telling
Horus
me.
Heresy era helmets for my Traitor forces. At least the ones in the standard book. Thousand Sons and World Eaters won't.
Careful.
What's that?
There's a
I
drop
have to
here.
look and see what that is again. Get your throat cut.
Careful here.
Well, for context, the Horus Heresy game is not only a line of models, it's also its own 30k game by Forge World. So,
Ow! This fucking asshole.
Okay,
so
good now.
there's that bit of context for what I'm talking about. But basically,
Get your fucking throat slit. Oh, that was a decap.
Up here.
Okay, get fucking decapitated, bitch. I'm taking the event. Event is mine.
Gap here.
I'm not going that way. That is a shaman.
That sounds closer now.
I don't want to
Come
do
on.
a shaman for.
We're coming.
so I'm
In
basically,
the back. I'm gonna get hit in the back. Oh, you fucking shaman whore.
Dang, it's cold.
Shaman killed you?
No. She hit me in the fucking back, though.
Wait, that thing's a she?
Yeah.
How you doing?
Then why is it called a shaman?
Fuck!
It's a few days.
Because that's what a lot of them were in Viking times. Women.
Here. Take it
Okay, no more argument needed.
I'm not designed for this snow.
Get fucked, I got the event. Going back for the capture.
Let's keep moving then.
Eat a dick.
Alright.
John, can you hear me?
So,
Reach is fine.
John, you there?
so wait, where was I, Nocti? When I was telling you about...
John, where are you?
Marlon?
John!
LOL. I stunned him and they executed him. Alright, let's go.
That's John! We're coming! Down here!
Alright! Hot down, Marston!
Go, holy crap. That's Crusader. I'm an assassin, I'm not a Crusader.
you got there.
Never thought I'd
Now
say
give me
this,
Guan
but
Yu, I'll just
good
go
to
and
see you,
execute
Arthur Morgan.
everybody. Come on, boy.
You don't look so good.
I don't feel too good neither.
Here, hold my hammer.
I'm freezing.
I don't see how... Okay, wait, never mind.
Did you take the cauldron area? They have no cauldron area.
Well, can't go back the way we came. Let's try this way.
Ain't you a sorry sight?
Can't argue with you there.
Damn it!
See?
That's it, I'm coming up after
I
you,
told
tough boy.
Dutch you weren't the right man for
Go,
this.
let's go, let's go.
I'm sure you did.
You alright? I think so. Come on. Hopefully this will lead us out.
They don't want to dance with you today, do they?
You see that on the ridge?
Well, I'm relearning Shinobi, so
You head for the horses. I'll keep John's friends off
getting
until
decent
you're
with
clear.
Shinobi again. I fucking guard for like
Here
3
we go,
dudes.
John. What do you
Oh,
think
wow.
out there?
You are not a force to be trifled with.
Oh, dude, I'm way better at my,
Attack them,
I'm
Arthur.
way better at
Shout.
Guan Yu.
Shoot, do something. Keep them away from us. You got them all. Good work, Arthur. Okay, let's get going before any more of these bastards show up.
Do I have
One
to go
second.
up there and beat someone's ass again? Let's go.
What was I gonna say? Alright, Inocti.
Yeah.
What's really kind of cool about the Horus Heresy models is that they not only have the shoulder pads that Forge World's kind of know for some chapters out there, like Minotaurs, Red Scorpions, all those guys,
Come on, then.
but they also did Horus Heresy models justice and gave them Legion-specific helmets.
I don't feel too good.
You'll be fine. It's
They
just
did
like
do
that.
torsos for a time, but they sold it. But they went and off sale and off the database within a month of release. Like they were in the last chance to buy as soon as the Space Wolves got their upgrade bits for the Horus Heresy Legions.
Alright, let's go. Next area. Come on, come on.
More coming down the hill.
So, yeah.
Go.
Kinda sad really because I can't detail my models with the torsos of
On the left. Aléjate de mí.
the specific legions. Oh well. So. But anyways, what they did for the word bearers is that they actually gave them Mark IV helmets with the word bearer flame symbol on the forehead.
We have some
And then for small
Thanks for coming for me.
and then for small details, they actually added runes in the helmets.
Arthur always says, I'm lucky.
None of us are lucky right now.
I think it's kind of cool modeling right there. Although the torsos will probably be better fits for the Chaos Marine models for Word Bearers.
Right back to camp.
You know, we're gonna need to come up with a better story for that scar. So, freezing, bleeding, starving, damn near getting eaten to death ain't good enough for you.
Here, let's cross to the...
Yeah, come on. Let's push hard and get back.
See those buildings up ahead, John?
So I've been talking a bit too much on my modelings on my end.
Oh, you're saying sorry again, man. I'm playing for honor right now, and it's breach mode. You gotta take objectives and kills into consideration.
We get some help
Yet.
And well, to be fair, I don't play for honor, so kind of wouldn't have that context really.
We get some help. I need some help here.
Come on, help him down.
You're alive!
New expansion pack came out a couple weeks ago.
Ay, careful, idiotas! It's his leg.
Come on, let's get you warm. Thank you both. This is a new low, even by your standards.
Thank you, Arthur. Thank you.
You got any other lost maidens need saving?
Not today.
Have you and Dutch talked about how we're gonna get out of this?
I was just discussing with Herr Strauss when the weather breaks. I suppose we'll have to keep heading east.
East? Into all that? That's
Berserk 4?
I know. The west is where our problems are worse. Come on, Herr Strauss. Let's get warm.
Thank you, Mr. Morgan.
And that is how you get guard broke.
We have been running for weeks. We found shelter and been resting here in some old abandoned mining town while we wait to thaw. Hardly the spring I had been hoping for.
So what now, Dutch?
Okay, good. I just gotta know, why does it screenshot everything that's an achievement every single time?
You can turn that off.
We move. But we're safe here. Warm enough.
I guess.